This is day 39, skating coast to coast, making a new painting daily, raising money for kids' art supplies. I'm on my way to Little Rock, Arkansas. Got a new hat today, looking fresh. See you on the road. Okay, so I lost my shoulder for the day. I don't know if it's just this strip here or it's gonna be like this for a while, but got some semis coming and I'm probably gonna have to move out of the way. Wish me luck. Man, I just went down good again. Just got a little bit of hydration and I've got about 15 miles until I hit Little Rock. and I hit a big rock, and I just somersaulted pretty heavy. Didn't get banged up too bad. Just a little scratch on my arm, if anything, but gotta stay focused. Back on the road. All right, day 39 was a good push. I ended up making it over 60 miles today, and I had fun working on a painting of, I don't even know what these processing plants are. I'm not even sure what the equipment or the architecture really is or what it does. My guess is they're making wheat products or something of the sort. If you've got any idea what these guys are doing with this crazy machinery and these giant buildings and all this insane stuff in Arkansas, let me know, because I have no idea. I just know how to skateboard through it. And it's been a fun one. Today was a pretty smooth cruise, right down 70. And most of the time I had a pretty good shoulder. Sometimes it got a little rough. I did take a slam though today, and it seems to really happen when I'm like going slow motion and just trying to get organized and in the flow, and I'm not really like locked in yet, and a little rock will just stop me in my tracks. And I feel like if I didn't have a 20-pound backpack on, it would be a little bit easier to, like, you know, walk it off. But with that weight, it just gives me all this forward momentum, and luckily I've got that instinctual tuck and roll. So did a somersault today, but I slammed my back pretty good. Just a little scrape on my arm, not really hardly anything. I gotta wash that off, but I'm kind of sore, I gotta say. Like from skating regular and turning my head so much, I've got this like pinch in my neck. So I tried to skate switch a little bit more so today, just to balance it out. And then other than that, one of my toes is giving me a little bit of trouble, but it's not the end of the world. You know, if I'm still able to skate, I'm stoked. If something hurts, I just adjust a little bit, take a little break. But I think I'm gonna try and do some stretching tomorrow before I get into it. I've been really guilty of not stretching enough. But I gotta shower off and do a little bit of editing. I'll see you tomorrow.